Hi, I'm Craig, and welcome back to another on-the-road video brought to you by ApplianceVideo.com. Today, we'll be taking a look at this Samsung electric freestanding range. We'll show you how to remove and replace your warming element. To begin this repair, we must first access the back of the unit. Stop. Before beginning any repair, always be sure to disconnect the power to the appliance. It is also recommended to test the outlet for the proper voltage. The tools needed for this repair is a number 2 Phillips screwdriver, a flathead screwdriver, a pair of needle nose pliers, and a voltmeter. To remove the cooktop, we'll first have to remove the back panel, go around the perimeter and remove any of the number 2 Phillips screws that are holding it on. Once you've done this, lift up and pull out and set it aside. Next, remove the top panel by going around the perimeter, also removing all the screws. Lift up and slide out and set it aside. With your panels removed, you'll have to slide in the wiring harness in the ground. Start by removing the screw that holds in the ground strap. Next, unplug your main Molex. Remove the strain relief. Gently slide in your wiring harness and your ground strap. Now we'll go to the other side of the unit. Lift off the strain relief that's holding on these 2 Molex connectors. Slide them out. Disconnect your first Molex and then the smaller one. Also gently slide them through. Make sure you don't damage them in the process. Now we can return to the front of the unit. Now that we're at the front of the unit, you'll need to open your door and remove the 3 Phillips screws that are under the front lip. With the screws removed, lift up and pull out on your cooktop. And remove. With our cooktop removed, we have placed it face down on a protected surface. The reason why you would be testing these elements is if maybe one of your elements isn't working, like the smaller burner, or on your triple burner, possibly 1 or 2 of the rings is not working. You could have an element that is staying on too long and it's causing it to overheat. All of these are common symptoms of a bad element. Now, let's show you how to begin testing them. When testing out your warming element, first remove either the purple or red wire from the element. Next, set your meter on ohms. See if you have continuity going through it. We're reading right about 575 ohms, so this is within range. But for today, we're going to show you how to replace it. When replacing your warming element, the first thing I would recommend doing is taking a picture of where the wires go on the actual element, as well as taking a picture of the right-hand side of where your screws and the other wires go. To start, you want to use the screwdriver or tack puller to lift up on the terminals. Be very careful with these so you don't crack any metal. Set those aside. Next, we'll remove our ground strap. Feed that through. Remove the strap that's holding the black wire. Set that aside. Now before you loosen this next one, remove the small screw that's holding the bracket to the larger element. Next, remove the screw that's holding on the strain reliever. Set that aside. This should allow this bracket to move freely. You want to use a pair of needle nose pliers to pinch in on the clips and slide them through. Once you slid them through, push in on them while lifting up on the bracket and slide out your warmer. When installing your warming element, gently lift up on the bracket. Now the clips that slide into the top bracket are going to go into the B slots. You can refer back to your picture if you don't remember. So slide those in first. Next, we'll resecure the bracket. Start by replacing the screw for your strain reliever. Next, also refer back to your picture, this black wire will go into the second screw slot. Followed by your ground strap. Slide it through the bracket and reattach the screw. Reattach the screw on the large burner on the back that was holding on the bracket. Now refer back to your picture and reconnect the wiring that was attaching to the warming burner. Now we can reinstall our cooktop. When installing your cooktop, gently put it in place. Start to slide it in. Now that your cooktop is in place, pull up and slide out some. You will have to lift the cooktop up. Lift it up. Carefully feed the Molex connectors back through the slotted area in the back. Slide through your ground strap. Slide through your secondary Molex. Drop your cooktop in place. And replace the 3 screws that are under the front lip. Go ahead and close your door. Now we'll return to the back of the unit. Reconnect your smaller Molex. Slide it up out of the way. Now do the same for the larger Molex. Wrap around your strain reliever. Now come to the other side. Reconnect your main Molex. Slide it up. Reattach the strain reliever. Next, we'll reconnect the ground strap. Slide this down. Now we can reinstall your top panel. When installing your top panel, put it at an angle to get the clips in. Press in on the sides and slide it down to hold it in place. Next, replace the top middle screw to hold on your plate. Go around the perimeter and replace the other screws. Now we can replace the bottom panel. When installing your bottom panel, be very careful, it's extremely sharp. There are two edges that slide in to this slotted area. Start by sliding these in first. It'll drop in place. Go around the perimeter and replace your screws. And this will complete your repair. Thank you for watching another quality video brought to you by ApplianceVideo.com.